In this case, said will change into exclaimed with sorrow or grief. As the expression is of sadness, so the words which we are going to use is sorrow or grief. Similarly, sorry is an expression when somebody is regretful of what he or she has done. So it will change into exclaimed with regret. In Hindi, you can say pachtawa. That is the meaning of, or that is the word in English, regret. Now let's see some examples related to the three things I have taught you. The old man said, "Alas, all my loved ones have left me." If you reconsider the sentence, "all my loved ones have left me," it's a sad thing and the speaker is sad about it. So said will change into exclaimed. Alas will give an expression of sorrow here. So the answer will be, the old man exclaimed with sorrow that, this is the conjunction which we have to use, all his loved ones had left him. Children, the sentence includes certain changes related to tense also. For this, you have to learn the table which is on the very first page of the topic. Either you have to mug it up, or you can say you have to learn it by heart. First page of the topic. On the second page of this topic, you will find it with the example, how one verb changes into another. So you must read first and the second page. Now this my stands for the old man, so it has changed into his. Have has changed into had. And again, me stands for the old man, so it has changed into him. Next one. Renu said, "Oh no, I have broken my watch." Now take care, this is not your watch, it is Renu's watch. So these words will also change. Have will also change because we change a present tense into a respective past tense. Renu exclaimed with regret. She's sorry about that she has lost her watch और उसको अफसोस है. So the word which we are going to use is regret. Renu exclaimed with regret. That is a conjunction which has to be used. That she had broken, sorry, the watch is not lost, it's broken. Had broken her watch. It is not your watch. So I and my will change according to the speaker. That is, she had broken her watch. Children, the topic is not new for you. Kindly recall the rules you have done in the previous class and please listen to the audio once again if you're not clear with the first rule. You have to go step by step, otherwise at the end you will retain nothing. So better to pause and listen the audio again if you're not clear with the very first rule. Go step by step and eventually you'll be able to do the sentences on your own. See this one. Oh, how shabby your clothes are, Nick, mother said. Now the mother is annoyed. She's full of disgust at what Nick has done. So the sentence will change like this. There are two ways, we'll do the both. Nick's mother exclaimed with disgust that whose clothes are dirty? It is Nick's clothes. So his clothes are will change to were. Very shabby. How shabby means the clothes are really very dirty. That is why she has used an exclamation for that. So it will change into very shabby. Another form could be, mother exclaimed with disgust that Nick's clothes were very shabby. You're free to use the word like very and great with the words like what and how. You can use the words very and great. You can make a note of it. Another expressions which are used in direct speech are what, how, good God. In such cases, the reporting verb that is said will change into exclaimed with surprise, delight. Now children, you have to make out whether the speaker was surprised or he or she was delighted. This you will come to know when you will analyze the sentence spoken by the speaker. Let's see some examples related to this. He said, "What a pleasant surprise." Now this speech shows that the speaker is quite happy about it. So you can change it like this. He said that. Here it is a simple thing, said that. You can write, he said in wonder, with happiness, not with disgust, because he is not annoyed about anything. Either it is a wonder that he was delighted to see the surprise, or it can be with happiness. So he said that it was a pleasant surprise. What a pleasant surprise is in present tense. We are assuming that it is in present tense. Rather, it is in present tense. So the tense will change into past tense. That is was. Next one. She said, how shrewd he is. Shrewd is a cunning person. And as I told you, when certain expressions like what and how are used, you can use very or great, depending upon whether this word suits the noun or this suits there. I repeat, she said, how shrewd he is. The meaning of shrewd is clever and cunning. She exclaimed. Now you can also use, now she's not happy about it. She's not wondering. It can be with disgust here. If you want, you can use. Otherwise, simply using exclaimed is also right. She exclaimed that he was very shrewd. Next, mother said to Rosie, how beautifully you sang. Something about which mother is happy. Mother exclaimed with happiness that Rosie had sung beautifully. Rosie had sung beautifully. This is sang. This is V2, that is past tense. A past tense, simple past tense is into past perfect. So this has changed into had sung. This is just to remind you children, you have to learn the table by heart, that is on the first and the second page of the topic. I'll just show you. It is this one on the very first page, and if you turn the page, it's here and here. Please read this and learn it if you cannot recall and remember, as you've done the things in class 5 and 6 as well. So you learn it by heart. If there is a reporting speech with foo and nonsense, you will change it into exclaimed with contempt. Exclaimed with contempt. Contempt is again a negative feeling which you're not happy or glad or you can say comfortable with. Next is the expression bravo. If you have this expression bravo in your reporting speech, then it will change into applauded plus the subject. Subject is the person whom you are applauding plus the word saying. I repeat, if you have bravo in your sentence, the reported speech, you will change in the reporting verb by using applauded plus subject. This subject is the person whom you are applauding, whom you are praising, plus saying. Let's take an example of this. He said to her, "Bravo, you have stood first in the class." Now this person is praising. Whom is he praising? The listener is a female. So my you will change according to the gender of this person, this listener. I repeat the sentence once again. He said to her, "Bravo, you have stood first in the class." Now the indirect speech will be, he applauded her saying. I told you, applauded will be followed by the person whom you are praising. Name is not mentioned, we will use this word, her. Saying we have to use. That is the conjunction which is compulsory here. That. Now how the person has applauded this girl? She had stood first in the class. U stands for her, so it has changed into she. Have will change into had. Stood will remain stood only, first in the class. Another expression is, children, exclamations with "Oh God" are changed into he called upon God with regret, sadness, disappointment. When somebody is not happy about what has happened to him or her, then the person either regrets or is sad or is disappointed. So accordingly, we will change it. Called upon God with regret, sadness, disappointment. Now all these expressions you have to learn. And gradually when you'll practice with the sentences, you will remember them without making much effort. Let's see the example. The poor man said, "Oh God, I have been cheated by the shopkeeper." Answer goes like this. The poor man called upon God with regret that I have been cheated. Who has been cheated? The poor man. So it will change into he had been cheated by the shopkeeper. Next is a category of sentences which are written here. Children, you have to learn these as they are. There's not much explanation about it. You have to learn them as they are. So please mention here learn. And after this session is over and we take up the next session, please read whatever I have taught on this page twice. Then only it is useful to do the exercise side by side.